Hi everyone, you're back with the Go For Again. This is my third video. This is tips. These are aimed at people who are not so organised or experienced with gaming, and modding. So it's really just to show you how you can swap mods in and out, and how you can do it very quickly rather than deleting, going back to the internet, re-downloading, re-modding, and sometimes opening the wrong save, blowing it up and losing your pieces. I'll also show you how I archive things, how I keep things. Again, this is really just organising what you're doing, how you're doing, but if you have a right method, then you'll find yourself having fun rather than killing one of your most prized possessions in one of your saves. So this is the .minecraft folder, which I took you through the last time. Here's your bin, where everything is. I've also got bin, and saves library. So what I do is, every now and then I'll come out of a game just to save my save out of the save and into the saves library. And I'll also make sure that I keep anything like Zan's minimap. You'll also get a file here which is points, and that's the points of waypoints that you've kept inside your game. I keep them in the saves library as well. So I'll take you through very quickly how I do this, and all I'll do is decide which one I want to play at the moment. So let's take out this one. This is an old one. This is just the one that I'm using to show you guys in the previous videos. Rename it old bin, so that means it won't work. Now we go into here, and I've got many different files in here. These are all working bin folders with modded Minecraft.jars in, and if I go over here and go out a couple of directories, you'll see this. Now some people will think, oh my god, that's really excessive, but at no point can I go wrong. At no point do I not know what's inside my jar file, and also which saves to put in to make sure that I don't load a game with pieces of a mod that aren't being used. Because if you, let's say for instance, used Mo Creatures, you then save all your stuff in there, you come out of that game, you think, oh, I'll go and play more ores. So you then load that up, and all of the horses and everything else, your dolphins, whatever, you've just killed it. Everything is gone because those pieces were not part of the mod that you're running now, so they're invalid blocks, and you'll probably crash the program and kill your save file. So just these little things here. Let's just try, let's say H8HR. This is the pieces and the order that I'll put them in, and we will now play that one. So here we go. This is the 1301 build of H8HR, which is humans. It's also got more ores, ruins, and it's got the crystal clear waters in it, plus my Zan's minimap. That's one of my most favourite files. And it's also got the GUI in there, which is needed. So what we'll do is we'll click on that and we'll say copy. We'll go back out to our .minecraft and we'll say paste. So this is now going to be your bin, and all you do is rename it to bin. Also, we can now go back out into the saves library, and yep, I've got a save for that one. So we'll say copy, and we'll go into saves and say paste. So I've now loaded a totally different bin with a totally different save, and it took less than a couple of minutes. So when you run it, it should now, let's just take that out because we don't want to connect in case there's been a 1.4 update, and that will then come up. And when you go to single player, you'll find the save that you've just loaded back in. Play selected world. Once that's loaded, you're back in. So, and that's it. That's how easy it is to change from one game to another, just by simply keeping a nice easy directory of all of the things that you've used. Now, as you saw when it first loaded up, it said that the waypoints aren't loaded. That's because I didn't put the Zan's minimap file down into the base directory down in here. So that's why it didn't come up. So let's close that up. And that's how I move things in and out. So I don't actually want to play that one, so I'll go back to call it what it was, which is H8HR 1301, which was the build. My God, my typing skills are terrible. And that's it. And all you do is you'll just drag and drop that back into there and say move here. And you'll also take your save file, Control X, which is cut. Go back into your saves library and say Control V paste. Yes, I do, because it's later than the one that's already in there. And then the old bin file that you've got, just rename bin. That's it. You haven't got any save files that can be blown up and destroy anything that you've got in there. You've got your old bin file back again. That's how quick it is. A bin, you can call it whatever you like, with all of my stuff in. And also save library, which has got all of my saves in. And I just drag and drop both of those over. Now on this side you'll see that I've also got, this is my archiving kind of thing. What I have is downloaded mods by version. So if you go into here, I have each of the versions, because you'll go to some of the threads for the games, for the mods, and they'll have the latest one. But let's say you have 5 mods in your Minecraft jar that you really enjoy, and a save that you really enjoy, and then when it comes to the next version, let's say 1301, one of those mods doesn't get updated anymore. So you can't play that save file because that mod is no longer in there, because the blocks will crash. So you can actually go back and go into 1.202, load up the pieces that you want for it, or you can go back into your bin and look for a 1202. So everything is there for me to find, and inside here are all of the files for each of those builds. Just another thing that I've got, just to make sure that things don't get on top of me. And of course my text files, and as I said, some people think it's excessive, but for me, just lets me know what's in there, and if I don't then load all of those in, I'll be crashing my game. So that's the tips. If I find anything else that I think might be helpful for people, I will bring it up on another video. But for now, I will now go and start the videos for each of the mods on how to install the entire thing and run your game up with the mods that you desire. Hope this has helped a few people. It's the Go for signing out. Have a really good day. Cheers.